on the African continent. Just stay with us. And as one of the world's most traded metals, copper has surged to a 7-year high, leaving speculators debating if it was the signal to a healing economy. Now, prices for copper and other industrial metals are particularly sensitive to manufacturing activity in China because the country accounts for roughly half of global demand for copper and other materials. With Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo as the largest producers of copper, what will this price increase mean for the economies? Well, Matt Kindiger, an associate practice lead at Frontier View, has been following the trend in this metals market and joins us now. Hello, Matt. Good afternoon. Good to see you again.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for having me on the program.
Well, you've been following the trend on the metal market. Now, to what extent will the increase in copper prices over the last few months alter the economic outlooks for Democratic Republic of Congo and, of course, Zambia?
Yes, so certainly the increase in copper prices, metals prices, will have a beneficial effect for both economies, certainly support both their outlooks in 2021, but we do expect these two markets, these two crucial copper producers, to have quite different economic trajectories in 2021. We expect DRC to grow by about 2 or 3% this year, which is relatively good considering how bad the recession was last year. But in Zambia's case, we expect the economy to really struggle in 2021 again. We don't expect it to grow by more than 1%. And this is mainly because the government is facing quite a difficult fiscal position. And this does mean that even though copper prices are higher, copper revenues are higher for Zambia, they will be this year, public finances are still quite weak. The one thing, however, for both countries is that we do expect there to be more currency stability and lower inflation, partly as a result of improved copper revenues.
Now, DRC's President Felix Tshisekedi has been distancing himself from his predecessor, Joseph Kabila, most recently by ending a coalition with the Common Front for Congo. How will these political maneuvers affect the business landscape in the country?
These recent developments, I would say, are broadly positive from an investor perspective. I would also say that this recent development follows the Parliament's decision to remove a pro-Kabila speaker from Parliament. What it means is that it looks like the president is asserting himself a bit more than he was in the past. And related to this, which is a sign of improving standing of the president internationally, DRC was readmitted to the United States AGOA program, which provides preferential access for certain industries such as agriculture and textiles. So we could see broadly a sort of more pro-investment, more investor-friendly approach in Congo over the course of 2021 and the next couple of years.
And Zambia is going to the polls in August. Does the election present a risk to companies over the coming year?
Yes, so the election is scheduled for August, I believe, this year. There certainly is an increased risk of some form of social unrest. At the last election in 2016, there certainly was political unrest, and this cannot be ruled out again. We have seen a sort of a rising degree of repression in Zambia, more political tensions. And there is, however, I would say the biggest risk for businesses relating to higher risk, sort of higher uncertainty relating to the copper industry. And this is related to public finances as well, because recently Glencore, the big mining company, has decided to leave Zambia, but the Zambian government has taken on board a lot of debt in the mines previously owned by Glencore. So I would say the biggest risk for businesses in 2021 in Zambia really relates to public finances, which certainly are under considerable pressure at the moment.
Thank you very much, Matt. Always a pleasure to have you on the program. Do come again.